What if survival meant eating the very creatures that make your sin crawl? Imagine a world where insects were your only source of protein, an essential for survival, but repulsive to modern minds. Can we truly understand the primal struggle to sustain life in a time when food was not a choice, but a matter of life and death? Let's step back. 9 million years to explore how our ancestors survived without the luxuries we take for granted today. The sun has barely risen, casting long golden shadows across the open savanna. The early morning air is thick with the sounds of nature, rustling leaves, distant calls of unknown creatures, and the faint hum of the wind. A small group of early humans, their movements primal and instinctive, tread cautiously across the rugged terrain. Their faces, smeared with dirt and sweat, reflect the harshness of their world. There is no comfort here, no convenience. Every decision, every step could mean life or death. A young hunter, his eyes scanning the ground with focused intensity, crouches low to the earth. He's not hunting the large game that many might expect. Instead, he's searching for something smaller, much smaller. Beneath the dry, cracked earth, a treasure lies hidden, an insect nest. The tribe's survival depends on it. Protein is scarce, and the harsh environment offers little more than the occasional game and plant life. But insects abundant and persistent hold the secret to sustaining them through the harsh droughts and scarcity. The hunter reaches into the earth, his fingers trembling with anticipation. He pulls out a handful of wriggling insect grubs and beetles, their bodies squirming in his grip. The disgust is almost palpable, but there is no other choice. The tribe is starving. The thought of consuming these insects is a far cry from what modern humans would consider acceptable, yet it is a matter of survival. As the tribe gathers around, their faces mirror the internal struggle of a culture faced with an ancient dilemma. Do they consume what they despise for the sake of survival, or do they risk hunger and death? There's no room for pride here, no space for hesitation. Hunger knows no boundaries, and survival demands sacrifice. One of the elders, her face lined with the wisdom of many seasons, nods in approval. She understands the importance of this moment. It's not just about food, it's about life. She motions for the others to begin, and without another word, the group takes the insects into their hands. The act is slow and deliberate, as though every bite is a reflection of their collective strength, a testament to their ability to adapt and persevere. The camera lingers on their expressions as they chew. There is no joy in the act, only necessity. The young hunter stares into the distance, his mind racing with the unspoken question, is this the price of survival? The tribe's meal is simple, yet profound. As the last of the insects are consumed, the early humans stand their hunger sated, but their spirits heavy with the weight of the harsh choices that life demands. This ritual, though deeply ingrained in their survival, has an eerie sense of finality to it. The moment is fleeting, but the lesson it carries will echo through the generations. The camera pulls back, revealing the vast, unforgiving landscape stretching out before them. This is a world where survival is not guaranteed, where each day is a battle against the elements, predators, and scarcity. The early humans, though small and fragile, compared to the mighty beasts of the savanna, are tenacious. They are bound to the land, to its rhythm, and to its cycles. In a world where resources are limited, the ability to adapt is their greatest strength. Their lives are not dictated by choice, but by necessity. The tribe moves on, crossing the desolate plains in search of more food, more shelter, more life. Their bodies, lean and agile, are perfectly attuned to the rhythms of the world around them. They are not afraid of the harshness of the environment. Rather, they have learned to embrace it, to work with it. They know that their survival depends not on resisting nature, but on understanding it. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, a new challenge arises. A thick, oppressive heat settles over the savanna. The land once fertile and teeming with life now lies parched under the relentless sun. The drought has set in, and the tribe's search for sustenance becomes even more urgent. The rivers have slowed to a trickle. The animals they once hunted have migrated, and the plant life has withered. The insects, however, remain persistent, adaptable, and abundant. The tribe's leader, a seasoned hunter with weathered skin and a calm demeanor, surveys the land. His eyes, sharp and calculating, scan the horizon for any sign of movement. The situation is dire. The drought has taken its toll on the land, but the tribe must press on. They cannot afford to linger. They must find food, and they must do so quickly. The leader motions to the young hunter who first discovered the insects. He nods, understanding the gravity of the situation. They will go deeper into the savanna, to a place where they have never ventured before, where food might be found, or where they might meet their end. As they move, the camera follows them through the wilderness. The sounds of the world seem to fade into the background, replaced by the rhythm of their footsteps, the steady thrum of hearts driven by the singular need to survive. The journey is long, each step a reminder of the harsh world they inhabit. The land offers no comfort, no promises of easy sustenance. Everything is earned, everything is fought for. The tribe presses on, determined but weary. The landscape around them is stark, an endless expanse of dry grasses and cracked earth. The heat of the midday sun presses down on their backs, but they continue to move forward. Their bodies are accustomed to the harsh conditions, yet there is no mistaking the toll that the drought has taken on them. Their skin, sunburned and cracked, serves as a testament to the relentless conditions they face. But they are not deterred. They are survivors. As they march through the desolate savanna, their pace slows not from exhaustion, but from vigilance. Every sound, every movement in the distance could signify danger. They know the land is full of threats, hidden predators, rival tribes, and the constant struggle for resources. The hunter at the front of the group, a young man whose eyes have seen more than his age, would suggest leads the way. His instincts are sharp, his senses attuned to the slightest changes in the environment. He is the first to notice the movement up ahead. A ripple of tension runs through the group as the leader signals them to stop. The sound of hooves in the distance grows louder, and soon the tribe sees the herd of wildebeest, massive, powerful creatures that roam the savanna in search of water. They are a welcome sight, a reminder of the life that still exists in this unforgiving world. The tribe moves into position, preparing for the hunt. Their bodies are primed, their minds focused. They are predators just as much a part of this land as the animals they track. But this hunt will not be easy. The wildebeest are swift, and the land offers little cover. The group must rely on their speed, their coordination, and their collective will to succeed. The camera follows the tribe as they begin the chase. The scene is electric with energy, the pounding of hooves, the synchronized movements of the hunters, the tense silence that precedes the burst of action. There is no room for hesitation here. Each step must be calculated. Each movement must be precise. The fate of the tribe hangs in the balance. The hunt is brutal, and not all of them will succeed. But in the end, after what feels like an eternity of sprinting through the dust, the tribe brings down one of the wildebeest. It collapses onto the earth with a thud, the dust swirling around it. A primal cheer erupts from the group, a sound that echoes across the savannah. The kill is made, and the tribe's survival for another day is ensured.